All right, so we just went through our transformations. Review back over those things. Make sure we remember all the transformations. Does the graph go up? Does it go down? Does it go to the left? Does it go to the right? Does it do a vertical stretch, vertical shrink? Does it actually rotate, flip? What does it do? All those things we learned in our transformations. So if you didn't remember those, go back to your transformation notes that we talked about at the very beginning of the semester. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. So with that part, we're going to use those transformations we just talked about and list the transformations first. List the transformations first. And then we're going to go ahead and graph it out. So let's first list our transformations. List them. And let me get my pen to work. Come on. There we go, pen. There we go. All right, so first thing is we're going to take a look at the transformations that are happening. There's only two transformations. Only dos. Dos. Two transformations. So on the inside, remember it goes opposite of what you think. So in this case, since it's a -1, that means we're going to go to the right one. On the outside, it goes the way we think of it. So if it's positive, it means we go up 5. All right, simple and easy. We got our transformations. Not a hard thing at all. Now, from this, we're going to use our parent function to be able to graph this out. Again, remember when we did our transformations before, at the beginning of the semester, towards the beginning of the semester in Q1, or the beginning of the year, the semester, we talked about putting the parent function down first, and then we made transformations from that parent function. So that's exactly what we're going to do right here. Right here. So we're going to do our parent function. And as a reminder, the y-axis has an asymptote. So on your paper, I need to see that asymptote shown. So if you have to do a colored pen or a colored pencil or something to be able to explain or show what that is, make sure you put that colored pencil and actually do that asymptote. I need to visually see that asymptote there. All right. And we already know what an asymptote is. The line the graph doesn't touch. That function doesn't touch. Oh. All right, so we have 2, 4, and 6 there. We're labeling our graph too, because sometimes people are like, Mr. Hall knows what I mean, and I really have no clue because I don't know where you went or what number this is. Make sure you label your numbers on your graph. All right, so like 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Don't have to worry about going down like on the bottom portion of it because the function is going to go up 5, so we don't have to worry about that part. So first off, we're going to do our parent function, which we already remembered. Goes through 1, 0. 1, 0. Oh God, come on, work with me, boy. Come on. 1, 0. And with that, we're going to do our parent graph from there. And remember that graph does not touch the y-axis. Does not touch it because of the asymptote. Remember the asymptote is the line the graph does not touch. All right, now from this point, from that parent graph that we have graphed there, 1, 0, we're going to make our transformations happen from there. Now remember, from pretty much every other function except for exponential, everything started from the origin, and then we moved it to one. We moved it the transformations. Now from log functions, we're going to start from 1, 0, and then make our transformations happen. So we're going to go over 1 spot there. Then we're going to go up 5. And we're going to put that dot right there. So we're over 1, up 5, from 1, 0. All right. So when they erase that, ooh, let me erase that. Oh, you want to do that? Come on. So 1, 5. We went over 1, up 5. Why are you doing this to me? There you go. All right, so we got that part. We're going to pull those off. This one over 1, up 5. Now, from that point, when it comes to our asymptote, if you look at the green line, the parent function, one spot behind that point of 1, 0 is the asymptote. So 1, 0 here. One line behind that, or one spot behind that, is your asymptote. This part right here, the blue line. Now, when it comes to the new point that you have, the new point's here, the red dot. 1 point behind that's going to be your asymptote. So here is your new asymptote. Again, if you need to color coordinate this, color coordinate. All right, from there, we're going to draw our graph out. Again, reminder, it does not touch the asymptote. It does not touch the asymptote. That's it, guys. That's graphing our parent function. Graphing our parent function and the transformations that come with it. So that's it, guys. Again, remember, 1, 0 is your starting point. Make that happen. Make the transformations happen from there. Let's get it. Let's go.